Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Cashton. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions. As we are set to go with a Scenic Bluffs conference matchup. This should be a dandy one tonight as the Royall Panthers come to town and the host, the Cashton Eagles. With me, Coach Luke Lukashevsky. And Coach, thanks so much for taking the time out here. We've got a couple of, I've got the broad view here for us as we do this interview. What do we got going on tonight here prior to the varsity match?
So Royall, I think, is just a JV and varsity team. So
okay.
We have Tri-County coming in to play our JVR team tonight.
Oh, okay.
So it's very important for our younger girls to get as many touches as possible. So we make sure if we're short on games that we find teams and places to go. So.
That's really neat to do that, and if they're practicing, why not try and get them some competition?
Exactly. Yeah. we can play ourselves all day long and not get better, but we need to see some other competition.
Yeah.
Find out who we are.
Excellent move that way. Well, let's talk about moves and such. Let's talk about our foes tonight, as we'll say. The Royall Panthers come to town. And we know quite a little bit about Royall as they have a pretty good tradition about themselves.
Absolutely. It's a familiar foe, if we're going to put it in that term. We see them twice a year. We know what they're all about. They've been very well coached for decades.
Yeah.
First with Baseman and now with Haley here. So my understanding, and I was corrected, I was talking to one of the Gruen girls, and I said, congratulations on your number 2 state ranking. And she's like, oh, no, we're number 1. I'm like, oh, excuse me. My apologies. So,
You can't tick them off.
Right. No, don't want to do that. But, it's rightfully earned. They play hard, and they play great, solid volleyball day after day. And that's been a tradition at Royall. Even their off years are good. So
right.
We're looking forward to being challenged tonight, and we're going to see a lot of great volleyball from them. I would expect that we're going to put forth a huge effort. We didn't have a great showing the first time we played them. So now that we've seen a little bit of what they can do, we worked to prepare for that.
Yeah.
I hate to say that we prepare for a team because I think teams also need to prepare for us.
Right. Yep. That's a great attitude. Well, let's talk about us. Let's talk about the Cashton Eagles. When did the season start for you, scrimmage-wise, and then what was that first competition like?
Our first competition was a tournament in the Dells. We faced a couple teams that we've never seen before in Montello and Royall, and there was one other one that we played. But teams that we normally don't see, and that's really kind of the goal for me as a coach is, okay, let's go play some teams that we don't see all the time.
Sure.
So it was nice to get out to the Dells and to really demonstrate our ability against teams that we're not familiar with. Let us think on the fly.
Yep.
After that, we did have our scrimmage in Sparta, where we played Reedsburg and Hillsborough and Sparta, and I felt we had a good showing there. We mixed our lineup up a little bit just to find out who really fits in where and with who else, and so it was a good start. And we started our conference play with Hillsborough and Royall right away.
Wow.
And I think the game after that was Waniwak. We're playing the top of the conference right off the bat, and that's, to me, important because that can set a tone pretty quick.
Right.
Unfortunately, we didn't come out on top in any of those matches, but, my opinion, we're doing a little rebuilding, and we're doing a little bit of finding out who we are as a team. Yeah, anytime you lose, you play without a Hyatt for the last six years.
Yes.
It's it leaves kind of a hole in your lineup, and Ella Brigham with, her setting the last 4 years, and Taylor Beyer
Yes.
being a middle for the last 4 years. It's we had to find out quick who fit in those positions, and like I said, there's a learning curve to it. We have to make some adjustments on the fly. We have to change the type of game we play, and it's been an interesting experience because there's a lot of girls had question marks, and like I said, we're finding out.
Yeah.
We're finding out who we are, and my goal has always been, let's make sure we're peaking at the right time.
Yes. Yeah. Well, and that's the big thing. If you can grow throughout the season, then you're going to be better at the end than you were at the beginning, and that's
Right.
really sometimes what it's about. And man, when it clicks, look out. That's when you're going to see that confidence really come up.
Exactly.
So.
That's a big and important thing to have.
Yeah.
Confidence.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's when you're losing, confidence is tough to find. But when we get, like you said, when we get things rolling, it's pretty.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and you take a look. You got Sydney Helgeson is, of course, she's out there. You got Lily Sanders. You got, let's see, who else? You got Reba Flock, Quinn Cook. I remember so many, Keona Mickelson. I remember so many of these names in other sports as well, whether it's softball or, out on the basketball court. The fact that you get that number of people out here, and you got a nice number, it looks like, that competition within has got to help kind of build things up too. And, there's always that pride thing, let's see what we can go out there and do.
Absolutely. I never like to say, you're the person here for the entire season. Because I always want them to be mindful that somebody wants that spot. Somebody else wants that spot. So it kind of forces some of these girls to work a little bit harder than they want to, or than they're used to, and that's a good thing because that little bit of competition creates good competition within the team.
Yes.
And ultimately, what we look for is, okay, if it's not you, then you have a job to be very supportive.
Yes.
And at any time somebody goes down with an injury, somebody's not playing well, it's next man up. We have to be ready. Yeah. So.
That's the cool part about it. So, well, let's see, not next week, but the week after. So we're going to do in 2 weeks, and then in 3 weeks, I'll be following the Eagles as you take on Brookwood. The first time at Brookwood and the second time here, if I remember right. And that's in the first and second week in October. Kind of a weird schedule that you're playing so many of these teams almost back to back in a sense there.
Yeah, it has been an interesting schedule because we like I said, the first 3 matches for us were Royall, Hillsborough, and Waniwak. And then a week later, it's Waniwak again.
Yeah.
Throw Bangor in there for one day, and then Royal's back here. So
strange.
We get a baptism by fire kind of situation right away at the beginning of the season. So my hope is that toughness of schedule leads us to that peaking point at the end of the season.
Right.
So
right.
Brookwood teams are better this year. And, I don't care what anybody says, despite records, we can't overlook anybody.
Yep.
And I don't feel like anybody should overlook us despite our record.
Yeah.
So that number that you see whenever you open Max Preps or, whatever website you go to, that record is sometimes pretty deceiving because you don't know what the team has been through to get there.
Right, exactly. Well, Luke, I want to just say thanks so much for taking the time out here to talk Cashton Eagle volleyball, and we look forward to tonight's matchup with the number 1 ranked.
Right,
I didn't know that either. Number 1 ranked Royal Panthers here, and of course, then the next couple of weeks we'll give a week off here, and then the next couple of weeks after that, we'll be able to watch you guys and see that growth that we're talking about.
I appreciate it, Ken. Thank you.
Thank you. Luke Lukashevsky, the head coach here for the Cashton Eagles, as they prepare here tonight and they host the number 1 ranked Royal Panthers. We'll be back with that in just a few moments. Here's your starting lineups. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions. Starting lineups here for the Royal Panthers here in the Scenic Bluffs contest. Casey Jones, number 1. Brooklyn Gruen, number 2. Mara Gruen, number 14. And Ella Schrader, the libero. We get set for tonight's ball game. We'll also try to get you a few more of those starters. I apologize, kind of missed a couple of them there. I think Bria Gruen, number 4, looks like she might be out there as well. Here's Cashton. Vivi Dempsey is sophomore. Also number 4, Quinn Cook. Number 8, and Lily Sanders, a senior. Here's Sammy Kleba, number 9, excuse me. Sydney Hargesen, number 15, she is a senior. Marley Schrader stepping out there. She's a junior. And Royall O'Neill, your libero here for the Eagles, under the watchful eye of Luke Lukashevsky. Sarah Peterson, Chris Kleba, and Carly Freehammer, also assistant coaches. Haley Brown, the head coach. Paige Heyer, along with Melanie Benson, your coaching staff for Royal. Well, we're going to pan back a little bit here, and hopefully we'll get a pretty good view here of tonight's action. I'm going to try and go back so we don't have to move the camera a whole lot, but we'll probably still have to move it a little bit off and on, right? Because we're going to be able to see the whole action here. Royal will get things started with the serve, and dropping back to serve is Brooklyn Gruen. The Panthers ranked number 1 here in the state, and quite an honor right there. Here we go with the whistle. This ball game underway for the Scenic Bluffs. In the opening shot, we're going to get a foot fault here on number 9 in Sammy Kleba. She might have actually, her back might actually caught the net a little bit there. So it's going to be 1-0 getting things started. Here comes serve number 2. That was Sanders. Kleba with the save. A free touch back over here to the Panthers side. Gruen sets the ball up. Look out, there is Mara Gruen. She can sky, and she put that one right down on top of the defense. It's 2-0 Royal. Here's the serve once again. Back row it goes. They'll reset, and it's going to be a free hit now from Cook. They'll reset the ball up one more time. There's a ball tipped at the net off from the swing, and a pretty good hit by Gracie Scenic, the senior, picking up the point. And Gruen will continue to serve at 3-0. Our thanks going out to those wonderful sponsors. We're going to just talk about them, give you a quick hit info on them, let you know who they are. There's a ball tipped at the net. Good job by Cashton on the reaction, and there's a block right away again. Panthers play pretty close up there on the net. Good job by Kleba keeping that one free and safe, so to speak. A little touch play on the free touch by Royal. Resetting, look out, there's Gruen with a nice block over there. That might have been Cook. I'll try again. Here comes the play. There's a block at the net by by Royall. That might have been number 7 in Layla Wainwright. It's 4-0. Gruen continuing with the serve. The deep shot, that one off the fingertips of Helgeson, or was that Schrader? That was Schrader, actually. Here comes a save, a free hit back over. Nice job by the Panthers. They didn't panic on that one. Short set, there's a play. Gruen there on the stop. And now the ball bounces underneath the net, and Cashton has a point. Thanks again going out to those sponsors. American Family Insurance, one of those wonderful sponsors helping us tonight. We can't thank all of these sponsors enough for their support, as well as ADRC, the Aging and Disability Resource Center of Vernon County. Here's O'Neill with the serve for Cashton. Back set, there's a block by Dempsey. Dempsey can get up in the air, and she's got that long arm situation that you love to have if you're a volleyball player, right? Able to make something happen, and that one she did with the block. O'Neill with the serve, that one not able to be controlled by Wainwright, and the sophomore has that one go off behind her and behind the whole defense. Mara Gruen not able to get to it. There's a hard shot to Gruen. They'll set the ball back up to Gruen, and the block at the attempt by Cook, but too much power on that one off from the swing by Mara Gruen. It's 5 serving 3, as you can see in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. That one is going to be just out. (6-3) now. Line drive shot, that one no good as it hits the top of the net and bounces back off from the Scenic swing on the serve. Now it will be Cashton on the serve and Sydney Helgeson. And a little miscommunication there. Popping the ball up was number 4 in Bria Gruen. And nobody went to go get it. Watching it drop down. Nice play there by both teams are just going to play really tough. That one, though, is into the net by Cook. Quinn Cook tried to get up in the air to get that smash, but instead it goes into the net a third of the way from the top. Tip play by Dempsey. Nice save over there by Gruen. Hard shot. That's going to drop in. Boy, I tell you what, well placed by Bria Gruen, the sophomore. That will go back here. 8-5 your score. And serving. This is Mara. Line drive serve is going to be on the line, they say. That was a close one. 9-5. Try again. Mara takes a little bit off this one. O'Neill has it on a nice pass. Shot off from the arm of Cook. Here comes Royall. Good stop there on the defensive side in the back row. They'll try again on the set push play here to O'Neill. Here comes Dempsey one more time. Gruen keeps it alive. Schrader in there. That one's going to be touched, and it'll be a point here for the Panthers. Ella Schrader, the libero, number 6, able to get to that one and set it up. Kind of a back set here to the near side. Gruen again, line drive off the arm of Schrader, or was that Helgeson? Helgeson will get it right. And then Dempsey's shot goes deep, and it'll be a point here for Royall. 11-5 they're up, taking something off that one. They'll kick the ball back. Dempsey with a free touch here to Gruen. Schrader back set. This is going to be Bria Gruen. She has to go with an easy shot. That ball hit, not going to get over the net. Basically going for the free touch was Casey Jones, and that one never had a chance to get over the top. Dropping back, this is Cook. Quinn, now a senior. Back row it goes. Hard shot touched there by Cook off from a swing from Bria Gruen. Doubling up on Cashton right now, the Royall Panthers. It's 12-6 as number 12 comes in, and Chloe Schrader. Schrader, a senior now, with the serve. Back row it goes. That was Dempsey. Here's the shot. Schrader has to touch that one. She thought it was going to be in, and it was pretty close. Here comes Dempsey, I should say. Look out there. That one on top of O'Neill with a nice play. Touch pass, back over across, coming from Kleba. Cross court hit. O'Neill, and nice touch over there. Tell you what, give Sydney Hargison some credit. She punched that one over to the far side in the corner. Nobody was there for Royall. It's 7-12. Dempsey with the serve. Down low, Gruen. They'll reset backside. Into the net it goes on a big swing by Bria Gruen. On the wrong side of the net, and Cashton picks up another point. Closing to within 4 now at 8-2. Good serve. They'll set the ball up off the top of the net. Can the ball coming right back? It does. Then Royall able to save it. They're going to say somebody was over the net on the touch for Cashton. Not sure who was there that was over the net. And they're going to ask for a clarification on that one. Sydney Haugerson, the captain, comes over asking for it, asking for that explanation, and she'll get that. And well, they're going to call a replay here, so they saw something, and official here says, yeah, we can replay that. Thanks to the Bank of Cashton, that is Scott Wall and his great crew, as well as Bobby John, Sam Balto helping us out with tonight's broadcast. That ball is going to be hit deep and out of play. Here's a back set. Bria Gruen, boy, she hung in the air and just lifted that one up over the top in time for the point. Nobody could get to it. Kind of a little stutter step, kept everybody off pace a little bit. Here's a set to the back row for Dempsey. She hits it into the net. 14 serving 9. Somebody on the top there, boy, they had to punch that one down, but Cashton was ready for it. Cross court hit, Dempsey passing the ball up. Here goes the back row shot. Nice job there by Royall. And Cashton also keeping that one alive off the net. That is a hard thing to do. That one goes out. From the back row, Gruen. Not able to get that one in. 10 serving 14. That's to Jones, and a big smash. Dempsey dug it out. Now trying to get that ball over the top. That was Lily Sanders. That one didn't go. Nice dig, and now we're going to do a replay there. Official didn't get out of the way. They're going to give him another chance. I think the official's saying, my bad. Here's the play now off from the little tip on the side. Boy, what a job there. And now trying to redirect the ball. That was number 8 in Sanders, and she had the right idea, but the ball was redirected a little too far towards us, and it's going to be a point. It's 17 serving 10. There's an ace. That one coming off the arm of Brooklyn Gruen. And now a timeout here by Cashton. Cashton with the timeout, they trail 10-18. We have a moment. We're going to say thanks to a couple more of our wonderful sponsors, Cashton Building Supply as well as CBS Design, helping us out tonight. And don't forget Cashton Farm Supply, located out here on Highway 27. Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op in Upper Chaseburg, thanks to John Maslevicek and that terrific crew. And our good friends from Coon Valley Telecommunications, located there on Central Avenue in Coon Valley. Well, the timeout, trying to slow things down a little bit here as Royall has picked up an 18-10 lead. And they continue to serve. Line drive serve to the back row. They'll kick the ball back. Now a free hit from Hunsinger. There's a shot. Dempsey's there to dig that one out. Here's a nice set. Back row just a little bit out of play here. Off from the swing by Lily Sanders. Boy, she did not miss that by much. It was just long. Another big serve here from the Royal Panthers. Tip play at the net. Nice job there by Quinn Cook. Now a big shot blocked at the net. That was Hunsinger. They'll try again, they being Royal. Set for the back row to Dempsey. She'll hit the ball to the back row for Royal. Here comes Gruen. That one ricocheted off from Cook. Free hit. Sanders setting the ball up. There's a big hit from Mara Gruen, getting the point. And it's 20 serving 10. Five points away from a win here in game one. Let's see what happens. Nice diving save by Dempsey. That ball just hit out of bounds. Well, I tell you what, Quinn Cook had the right idea coming over here to the near side. She just missed. 21-10. This is Posh with the serve, it looks like. There's a block right there. Nice job on the big-time block by Sydney Helgeson. Well, Posh picks up quite a few, or check that. That might have been, actually that was Jones. Casey Jones was doing the serving, excuse me. She did a great job of picking up a number of points. It's now 11 serving 21. Into the game here is Marley Schrader on the serve, and she drives that one to the Panther side, and ooh, boy, that was a big shot coming off the arm of Gruen. Oh, was that Sammy Kleba there trying to get to that one, and she got her hand up just in time. This is Brooklyn Gruen now doing the serving. They dig that one out. Nice job by Cashton on the play. That I think was Cook kicking it out. Blocked on the net, and somebody just barely touched it here on the block attempt. Might have been Helgeson going up for that block. It's now 23-11. Cook with the big hit. Safe shot by Mara Gruen just to get the ball back over. And that ball is on the line. Dempsey with the big time shot from the back row. Boy, she painted the line over here by Alex Wall. Right in there. That was a good shot. We're not going to get to that one unless we happen to be moving the camera about that time. Taking a look at a couple more of our sponsors, the Daily Brew supporting our broadcast tonight, as well as Eagle Title Company, Daily Brew in Westby, the Oleroods and Cades, and of course the Eagle Title Company with Lori Holte. Well, that ball disappeared way back in underneath. They finally are able to dig it out, and they get it back over here for Brio O'Neill. And O'Neill will get set to serve. She gets it over to Gruen. They'll set back up to Gruen. Nope, check that. It was a back set. Nice play. That one had me fooled. They set to the back for Brooklyn Gruen, but she put that one in the net. It's 13-23 your score. O'Neill once again with the serve. Back row it goes, and it's going to be a hit down, illegal hit, they say, on Mara Gruen. Here's the serve to Gruen. They'll set back up to her, and she drills that one down. And give a lot of credit to O'Neill. She hung in there trying to dig that one out. It goes into the net, and Cashton not able to retrieve it out of there. That was an excellent try, though. Here is game point. 24 serving 14. Game number 1. That one off the back, and nice job. Can they save it? They do. Panthers following that ball very well. There's a big play in the back by Jones. And now Helgeson comes up with a big hit. Got up in the air and was able to kind of block that one in the direction she wanted it to go, and scores the point. Still, when we talk point, it's game point yet in this rally scoring. Setting the ball up and getting the hit. That was Mara Gruen, and that will take care of game number 1. 25-15 your score here in game number 1. We'll switch sides and come back with game number 2. Our thanks going out here as well to Embroidery and More. And don't forget Evinger's Sales and Service in Viroqua. Embroidery and More in Westby. Returning here to Cashton, Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions with this Scenic Bluffs Conference matchup tonight. Thursday night we will be in, I'll be in Westby as the Norsemen host the Royall Blackhawks in volleyball action. That'll be a lot of fun. Another good night. And then Friday night football. We're going to have a number of different things going on. Well, the Royal Panthers pick up a win 25-15 in game one, and Cashton will serve to begin game two, which is now underway. Here's a setup that is going to be Gruen down that far sideline. A nice job here by Cashton digging that play out. They'll come right back to Gruen, and again another potential block right there. Cross-court hit. Good job by Helgeson. Block again at the net. Helgeson got to save it. No, can't do it that time. Going down low, trying to dig that one out was Dempsey, and the ball got away from her and headed to the sideline into the score table. And we're going to get a quick whistle here. Some perspiration there as Dempsey slipped trying to get to the ball, and they're able to get that kind of dried out a little bit. Here's Brooklyn Gruen deep to O'Neill on the pass. Kleba sets the ball up. A punch over by Cashton. A free hit to O'Neill. Here's Dempsey with the hit. The return off from that smash. Play at the net. They'll reset. Free touch back over. That one coming off the arm, I believe, of Wainwright. And down to the floor it goes. Kleba trying to dig it out. Gruen again with the hard serve. That one off the arm of number 20 and Schrader, and it goes backwards towards the wall. 3-0 your score. Gruen back to O'Neill. It goes to the middle of that court. Here's Dempsey, has to go with the heel of the hand. Gruen on the touch, it's going to be out of play. Gruen came over here on the near side, and she had the open spot, but just missed. Pushing the ball outside. Here's Sydney Helgeson now at 1, serving 3. Back row it goes. That was number 4, Ambria Gruen. On the hit. Cashton sets up Kleba. Pretty good shot there by Cashton, not able to get the point. On the return, they'll reset once more. Big hit, and now they'll keep playing here. Back row, there's O'Neill. Here comes Dempsey. That one is, just out. So close. Dempsey can really hit. She has got a lot of steam on that ball, and that one just missed the line. Here's a big-time serve right in front of Sammy Kleba, diving for it. That was number 8 and Gracie Stanek, the senior. She'll continue to serve. 5-1 your score to O'Neill. O'Neill on the pass. Here's a setup. Dempsey with the hit. Nice dig over there by Royall, and coming right back is going to be Bria Gruen, the sophomore, with the shot. That one dropping right in the middle of the court. O'Neill not able to get there. It's 6-1 now. To the back row it goes. That was Kleba. A free hit off from Helgeson. Gruen. Hard shot. Nobody's going to get to that as it ricochets off from Sydney Helgeson. That'll put the score at 7-1, and a quick timeout here by Cashton. Our thanks going out to a couple more of those sponsors. Gunnarsson Health helping you out here once again, bringing you the action. along with Main Street Mobile Mart in Viroqua for all your mobile fuel. And our thanks to Scott and Sue Sordahl, Nordic Lanes, with today's broadcast, and along with Premier Co-op. You'll find them in Westby and surrounding communities. Still a little bit more here with the timeout. Our thanks also with the Riverbank, Katie Helseth in Westby. And, of course, don't forget that Branch Bank also located in Coon Valley. We return here, and it's going to be a continuation of the serve here for Royall. Dempsey comes up with a big-time hit and trying to dig it out, not able to do so. Dempsey again with a deep shot with a lot of mustard on it. Picking up the point. Harley Schrader is going to come out of the ball game, and entering will be Lauren Hunsinger. Two juniors exchanging playing positions as that ball is hit out of bounds, coming off the serve of Quinn Cook. So an unforced error. It's 8-2 for Mara Gruen. Gruen to the middle to Cook. Blocked at the net here, and it's going to be a foot fault. Cashton will get the point, and the serve coming right back to him. Dempsey will drop back for the honors. 3-8. Line drive serve, oh, it might have been out of play, but you never know. Here comes a shot that's not going to get over the net. Bria Gruen with the hit, caught the top of the net and rolled down to the Panthers side. 4-8. Dempsey again. That one, though, in the net. Tough break right there. Here's the serve. That is going to be out. Schrader missed that one, number 6 for Royall. And they're trying to stay in this ball game. That is Cashton. Here's a little jump serve, short jump serve. Quick hit back over, that was Cook. Here comes Sanders. Back to Gruen, she goes with an easy touch. Boy, it almost was not able to make it over the net. And now, Royall a little bit off balance. And that ball goes down to the floor. Cashton now within 3, 6-9. Line drive. Off the top of the net. Cashton coming back. Here's from the back row. It's in. Oh boy, I tell you what, that was a big shot by Dempsey. Dempsey from that back row can get up in the air. 7-9. On the return, can they save it? Oh, they did so far, and they got it over. What a job by Cashton. Keeping the play alive, and that will inspire you. Yeah, good combination there with the squad. Kleba will continue to serve here at 8-9. Line drive. Here comes Jones. Cashton to the sideline, far sideline. They had to go after it. Here's Jones again. That one partially blocked by number 8 in Sanders, and it ricochets down on the Cashton side. It is 10-8. Served to the Panthers, or excuse me, from the Panthers. Boy, I tell you what, they're hitting the ball hard, trying to dig it out. Not able to do so. Cook on the play moved the ball forward, but it went into the net, and nobody was able to dig that one out. That was going to be a tough one regardless. Here's the serve. That was to Cook. They'll set up for Helgeson on the smash. Panthers digging that one out. They'll come back with their own hard hit. Cook was there again. Back row is going to be Dempsey. Schrader not able to control it. And Cashton, I tell you what, they're hanging around here at 9, serving 11. Here is Schrader back out onto the floor with the serve to Bria Gruen. Now go to the back row to Mara, and that one's touched by Marley. Marley Schrader touching that one. It probably was going to go out of bounds, but again, you're a competitor and you're going to go after it. Casey Jones will serve, the senior. Number 1, it's 12, serving 9. Has the whistle. Here's the approach. Line drive just got it over the net. Tip play at the net. Good job there by Schrader of Royall. And then the tip from Brooklyn Gruen dropped down. It was just over the net and dropped down into what we'll say is fair territory. Jones, good drive. There's the return. Look out. That ball returned to the net, and Mara Gruen said, I'll take that one and raise you a point. 14 serving 9. Another line drive serve. Cook on the touch. Back to Cook. They're trying to go. It's not going to get there. Up for the block was Gruen and Gruen. It was Brooklyn number 2 and Bria number 4. And they put it right back down onto the floor. 15-9. They are now increasing that lead, and as soon as I say that, they put it in the net. 10 serving 15 as O'Neill comes back. O'Neill on the return with the serve. Back row to Gruen. Off the top of the net. That was Bria, I think, that with the hit. Here's Gruen again, back row, and off the arm of Sammy Kleba. Trying to pop that one in the air, and it basically went right over her hands as she hit it. She got it up in the air a little bit, though. There's a big-time hit. Dempsey with a beautiful shot right there. I tell you what, when she gets up in the air, look out. She's only a sophomore, be around for a couple more years. That'll be a tough one for a lot of the Scenic Bluffs folks. Oh, there's going to be an illegal hit. That one coming off the fingertips of Brooklyn Gruen. Serving 16 now. Serve far side, it's out of bounds. Helgeson had that one kind of scoot off to her right. Not able to control the path. That ball hits the top of the net and comes right back at Cook and Kleba. 18 serving 12. This is number 8 in the Scenic. There's a hard shot again by Dempsey. Tell you what, Vivi is doing a great job right now. Schrader's going to come out of the game, and coming back in is Lauren Hunsinger. Here comes the serve by Cook to the back row where Jones was at. This is a big hit, nice dig. Partial block there by Hunsinger. She goes with the free touch back row of Royall. Bria Gruen, dug out nicely by Cook. Here comes Dempsey with the free hit. They'll reset. Look out there. That was coming up. You could see it coming. They reset to Mara Gruen, and that was all it took to knock the ball down. 19 serving 13 for Mara. Took a little bit off that one. Dempsey was there. Back set. Block at the net. That was Bria, I believe, or Jones. It was Jones on the block. Now Jones will touch the ball over, and it drops in. She got just enough of it and did not get called for any kind of an illegal hit. 20 serving 13 to O'Neill on a nice pass. That is going to go out of bounds off from the swing by Lauren Hunsinger. And here comes the timeout. Timeout on the floor. We do want to say thanks to a couple more of those sponsors. Scenic Bluffs Community Health Center helping us out today here in Cashton, the corporate office, Sealands Carpet Land in Coon Valley. And don't forget Sleepy Hollow, the 3 facilities on the north side of Viroqua. Now you take a look here at the score at 21-13. A good timeout by head coach Luke Lukashevsky. Meanwhile, Mara Gruen dropping back here. She'll get ready to serve. Gets the whistle. And a deep serve to the back row. Here's a free touch by Dempsey to Royall. Royall sets up. Look out, Bria Gruen. Yeah, she drove that one right down. And that one off the arm, and I think it caught the chin, I believe, of Sydney Helgeson. Looks like she's okay. Substitution coming into the ball game here now. It's going to be number 5 in Madison Peterson. O'Neill with the move forward. Play at the net. That's going to be knocked down. Hunsinger tried to tip it over, and boy, oh boy, I tell you what, Royall was waiting for it. Up there was number 7 in Wainwright, only a sophomore. 23-13 your score, 10-point advantage. Back set, and that'll be a point for Dempsey and crew. Getting that one. That ball is served out of bounds, and now it's game point here for Royall. Out in front, 24-14. Schrader with the serve for the Panthers. Back row, that was Dempsey. They'll set the ball back up to Cook. She gets it over. Nice dig from Schrader. And then a big-time hit from Jones, ricocheting off the arms of Cashton. Well, that's going to be a 25-14 win in game number 2, off from the 25-15 win in game number 1. We'll take a break and come back with more action. Game number 3 around the corner here. Royall up 2 games to none. Back we come here. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, as Royall now out in front 2-0. They will begin serving in game 3. And now start things off with Brooklyn Gruen. Once again, 25-15, then 25-14, games 1 and 2 respectively. Cashton needs this game to keep the match going. We'll see what happens here. Back row hit from Dempsey. Helgeson trying to come across here to the near side, missed. Thanks going out to Vernon Communications, bringing you today's action. We appreciate their support. That ball just over the top of the net. Oh, a nice play. Who was that up in the air? That was probably Gruen. That's about where she was at. She came up and put that ball straight down on top of the Cashton Eagles. Here's the serve back over to Cashton. That one is, on the line. Catching that one, that was Brooklyn Gruen again. Our thanks also with Vernon Electric Cooperative, bringing you our action not only tonight, but this week. We'll have 5 different events going on. First one tonight, tomorrow, Thursday night. There's a ball that ricochets around. Cashton not able to control it. Cook diving, trying to pop it up. Westby Volleyball versus Viroqua on Thursday night, and then we'll have 3 football games on Friday night. 2 live and 1 tape delayed, maybe 3 live, we'll see. Love to be able to get that football game on live. That ball just goes out, but he just missed over here. That was Sydney Helgeson once again. That Cashton Bangor rank of 1 and 2 Friday night from Bangor. That ball is going to go off the net on the back side, and Cashton will get a point. They trail 1-5 with O'Neill serving. But we'll also have Westby and Aquinas. That should be a good game. Dave Gluck will do that game. And I'll be down to Viroqua, and we got a net problem here. Got broke on the hit. I'll retie that. Viroqua and Altoona playing. All right, they're ready to go now. O'Neill with the serve, 1-5. Free pass, oh boy. A free pass back over. The ball hit a little too much. And Vivi Dempsey says, I will show you how Cashton can hit that ball. And she did. 2-5 now. O'Neill. Back row, that was Gruen, and a little out of sync on that one, the Panthers were. Back to Gruen. They'll reset tomorrow. Her hard shot is going to be in for a point. Boy, oh boy. 1, she's got a great swing, but 2, she can get up in the air and get the great angle. And it's now 6-3. On the serve, I believe that was Scenic. Dempsey, hard hit. Peterson trying to block it, couldn't control it. Madison Peterson went up for the block. Helgeson with the serve. Back set Gruen to Gruen. And that'll be a point as Mara drills that one off the arms of Cashton. Here's the serve to O'Neill. Free touch back over to Royall. Cross court hit. There's Kleba. And, ricocheted off from Quinn Cook. Bit of a tough break right there. It's 8 serving 4, doubling up early in the ball game here in game 3. Royall out in front. That ball is going to sail deep. Here's Cook. Her shot is in the corner here. Wow. Well-placed ball. And it's 6 serving 8. Again, staying close here. That's what happened in game 2, and then all of a sudden, Royall was starting to pick away, picking up 3 to 5 points on the serves when it was somewhere around 9-6. There's Mara, free hit coming, back row, and nobody's there, and it's in the corner. Wow. O'Neill went after it, and she needed to. Somehow the ball found the floor in the corner. 9 serving 6 for Schrader. This is Ella Schrader, the libero. Blocked at the net. That was Lauren Hunsinger with a big hit. Picking up the point. 7 serving 9. Look out there, that was Schrader. Now Dempsey, and it's going to be just off. Right on the top of the netting. That was a tough break right there. Well, I tell you what. That was a pretty solid shot there. Coming off from Hyatt, who's now in the game. That'll be a confidence booster for you. That one's going to go deep, though. 11 serving 8 for Casey Jones. Jones hits that one into the net. Back to Cashton. Wow. Interesting with that. You don't see that too often. Schrader comes back in. Marley to serve, and Hunsinger will step out for a moment. The shot to the back row. A reset. Oh, well-placed ball right there. That one came off from the eyes in the back of the head from Brooklyn Gruen, it seemed like. Not able to control it. Cashton picks up the point. Every once in a while, you might be ranked number 1, but sometimes the ball just doesn't go your direction. That's what happened there. 10 serving 12 now. Pretty good serve. That ball over the net. That was Cook on the block. Now Dempsey again comes up strong. Here's O'Neill. They'll reset Gruen, and she'll make short work out of that one. That one off the arms of O'Neill. That was a hard hit. 13-11. Oh, a little miscommunication. O'Neill saw Kleba coming. Kleba the setter. O'Neill hesitated, and that was enough for the ball to drop. 14-11. Free touch back over to Royall. They'll set up. That's Bria Gruen on the hit. Nice dig for O'Neill. And now a swing and a foul tip by Peterson. Cashton will get the point. Well, thanks to Vernon Electric Cooperative, serving our immediate area. There's a nice block by Dempsey. And another point here for Cashton. Vernon Manor Healthcare helping us out tonight. Appreciate their wonderful support, as well as VMH. That's Vernon Memorial Healthcare. So much care, so close. Nice little touch play at the net. Look out, and that's going to be a point as the ball got to the net. Dropping down, that was Bria with the hit. Not really so much a hit as just a nice soft little touch. A redirection, if you will. 15 serving 13. There's a block. Pushing the ball to the back row was Mara. Back to Mara. And well-placed touch pass to Cashton. Found the seam of the defense, and that'll be a point. 16-13 to score. A timeout here by Cashton. Our thanks going out also to the VFW of Viroqua. Stopping there for a great Friday night fish. And the Viroqua Booster Club bringing you tonight's action. Royall to serve. That was Gruen as we see the ball come across the net. Here's Dempsey. Boy, I tell you what, she laid the lumber on that one. And not able to dig it out was Brooklyn Gruen. Marley Schrader comes out. Lauren Hunsinger returns. 14-16 to score for Quinn Cook serving, and that is just out. Bria Gruen stopping on a dime, watching that one hit out of bounds. 14-17 serving 14. Ella Schrader re-enters. Madison Peterson steps out. Free hit. There's a block. Another block. That was Hunsinger with a couple of blocks. Nice job there. There's Kleba on the touch. They'll reset. Trying to punch the ball over. Now a free hit coming back. That was Gruen from the back row, which never is really a free hit, is it? Back to Gruen. That one coming off a shot by Dempsey. Tip play at the net, and that'll work for Casey Jones. Jones with a little soft touch got that one to drop. Here's a setup, cross-court hit. Boy, O'Neill was there, and that was a real nice dig. Now Dempsey hits that one on the wrong side of the net. Just off the hand a little bit, and it's 19 serving 14. 5-point advantage, but they'll try to come right back now. O'Neill with the free hit. A reset to Gruen, and it's going to be on the wrong side of the antenna. 15-19 now. Still a pretty athletic move by Bria Gruen for sure. Back row to Mara. And wow, Bria Gruen is able to get that one to drop, and it was not a great setup by any means, but she had the presence of mind to get a good swing in, and it wound up with the point. 20 serving 15. Dempsey up in the air on a big hit, and it goes on the top of the net, back down on Cashton's side, and now looking to be in the driver's seat, especially if they get this point, would be Royall. Here's the pass. They'll set the ball up. Hard hit to the back row. Oh, nice job on the play. A free hit by Hunsinger, keeping the play alive. There's Cook. Another free touch, yes, by Hunsinger. Oh, found that open lane was Brooklyn Gruen. And now they are in the driver's seat here at 22-15. Coming down, that was nice play. Can they get the ball over? No. And here comes your timeout. Timeout on the floor. We'll do the same. Back in a moment's time. 23-15 Royall. Well, we do want to say thanks going out to the final list of sponsors, the Viroqua Dental Center helping us out. We also appreciate the Varsity Funeral Home bringing you the action today. And don't forget the Westby Co-op Creamery. Be sure to take home that country goodness, as well as the Westby Co-op Credit Union helping us out. All of these wonderful sponsors help to bring you not only tonight's game, but 4 more events this week, as we will be in Westby for volleyball. They host Viroqua on Thursday night. And then Friday night football, we'll have a couple of live games. Viroqua hosting Altoona. Westby with their homecoming. They will be hosting Aquinas. Should be a dandy ball game. And right now, there's a beautiful hit there by Hyatt. I'll tell you what, she's come in and done some nice things there. Gabby Hyatt with the point, 16 serving 23. Serve to the back row to Gruen. There's a free touch. That one a cross-court hit from Scenic. Look out, there's a good shot. Somehow, Mara Gruen able to save it. There's a miss hit coming off of Hyatt. She was backing up trying to get the swing. That's a tough one. But we'll also have tape delayed, maybe live, but tape delayed anyways, will be the Bangor hosting Cashton football game. Let's see who's going to kind of try to take control of the reins, so to speak, in the Scenic Bluffs football. 2 teams ranked 1 and 2. Big shot there, nice play by Cashton, and then a little tip play over here by Brooklyn Gruen again, and that will take care of the ball game. 25-16. Well, some pretty good ball games here. 25-15, 25-14, and then 25-16. But the Royal Panthers come away with a 3-0 sweep over the host Cashton Eagles. We hope that you've enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin video production. I'm Ken Manning saying we'll see you on Thursday evening in Westby on the hard court. So long, everyone. Have a great rest of your week.